In November 2019, 100 life-size soldier silhouettes appeared overnight on a hillside high above the M40 motorway. The ensuing response from the public was both extraordinary and unexpected, and although this mysterious project had had no prior promotion, it attracted approximately 10,000 curious visitors over a short 2-week duration. The Duke of Marlborough then invited the installation to Blenheim Palace the following year for display during the Remembrance period. Entry was limited as COVID restrictions were still in force, and yet 25,000 visitors still came, which helped the palace and local vendors during this difficult time. Visitor contributions helped us raise over £100,000 for the Poppy Appeal. Following the initial display, the artist Dan Barton had experienced firsthand the spontaneous outpouring of emotions from the visitors, from amazement to love to open grief, and realised that this was the beginning of something far bigger than himself. During the summer of 2020, he founded Standing with Giants, a not-for-profit organisation which was enabled by the generosity and dedication of a team of hard-working local Oxfordshire volunteers. The goal was to take the installations to venues all over the country. Hampton Court Palace and Lord Rothschild's Waddesdon Manor both invited Standing with Giants to display the installation at their properties. By now, Dan and the volunteers had created over 1,300 silhouettes and 700 poppy wreaths, all of them cut out by hand, and were more than able to install several displays at once. The response was incredible and resulted in the venues inviting Standing with Giants back for subsequent and future displays. During the COVID pandemic, the organisation embarked on a huge new project and created 300 life-size figures based on NHS frontline workers, which were displayed in a park in the centre of Oxford. Members of Oxford's NHS staff and countless members of the public visited the display and appreciated the opportunity to write messages of thanks and condolence on the backs of these unique figures. In 2022, a specially created series of figures were produced for the Falkland Islands to display during their 40th commemorations of the end of the Falklands War. Simultaneously, a UK display was held at Thoresby Park in Nottinghamshire, followed by the International Bomber Command Centre in Lincolnshire, to coincide with the Falklands tribute. It will soon move on to Fort Nelson in Portsmouth in April 2023. A collaboration with artist Peter Naylor to create a 12-foot-high still art piece as a tribute and in support of the people of Ukraine was displayed in Oxford City Centre, and we hope for this to be displayed in Salisbury in 2023. The project is growing fast, and the benefits of hosting a Standing with Giants installation are clear for all those who have been involved. The public response has been terrific and has helped us fundraise and raise awareness for charities such as the Royal British Legion to help towards all the good work that they do. Standing with Giants are currently working on an ambitious project to take over 2,000 figures to Normandy as part of the 2024 D-Day 80th anniversary. We are also looking for a site to host this monumental tribute within the UK. We have seen how beneficial our installations have been to both visitors and hosts who have reported large increases in visitor numbers. Our installations have received great media and press coverage, both locally and nationally. If you have or are aware of a site that would be suitable to host an installation, please let us know. Standing with Giants seem to have found a really meaningful way to honour those that gave us our freedom by creating a space for people to visit and reflect. Our contact details can be found at the end of this video. Thank you.